Hi everybody. Happy Tuesday night. Happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm just out of work. I got me a fly swatter to get all the bugs out of my car when I don't want them damn mm, beat those flies. But hi Rhonda, how are you? Happy Tuesday afternoon. I'm just getting out of work not too long ago. Went to my storage, moved some more crap out of my car because when you live in your car, things just get smaller and smaller. Like I have a little small SUV, but now that I'm living in it, things just get smaller and smaller. It looks like I have no space. So now it's like every little thing I need to put in storage because I need to get it out of my car so I can have space, you know? But today was my first day back to work after being off for the last 2 days. So I got out of work today and I went to the Dollar General, got me some snacks, and got me one of these so I can beat the flies' butt that try to get in my car. I'm gonna be like, psh, psh, psh. But how y'all doing tonight? Yeah, I had a pretty good day. I can't complain. Pretty good day at work, no problems. I got one in my car too to keep the dashboard. Yeah, these flies. When I be in here, like I be having fruit or something. I have food or something in here. Like I had fresh fruit the other day. I had some peaches. I went to the produce market and I got some peaches. I got some avocados and some bananas. So, fruit is like sugar. They smell the sugar, so the flies start coming into my car. I swear I had like 3 flies in here the other day. I hate flies. Like I I don't know what I hate most, flies or mosquitoes. I'm not even sure, but I hate both of them just as equally. And I don't like spiders, but I'll take a spider over a fly because spiders really don't bother you. A spider will not come and start biting you for no damn reason. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan. But how was your day today? I'm sitting at the Dollar General, just chilling. I went to my storage and y'all, last night, I'm gonna tell y'all about my night last night, honey. I found me a new place to go to sleep at, right? A little secret spot, right? You know, when you're homeless out here, secret hiding spaces. So you never tell. You just say, hey, I found me a new secret hiding space to rest in. So this is my third hiding space that I can sleep at. So it was actually a really quiet sleep and it was dark, and I like that. I didn't mind the darkness or whatever. As long as my doors are shut, I'm cool, you know what I mean? So I found me a new hiding. It's exciting. So I slept there last night and it was okay. And it was so crazy because I was so pissed off last night because my car was super hot on the inside and I had my fan running. And here's my fan right here. This is the fan I got, and I got this fan from Walmart. And it was only like, I think it was like $17 or $18. So it's a cute little fan and it works pretty damn good. Like that's setting 1, that's setting 2, and that's the third setting, and it's not bad. Like it does pretty good for it to be so cheap. You know what I mean? It's okay. It works. So I had this running last night, and it was so damn hot in this car. This didn't matter, but I still had it running and whatever. So I was so pissed off. I was tossing and turning last night. I just could not sleep, and I was uncomfortable. So I might have to get me another cushion, but I don't want to have this big bulky cushion bed in the back of my car. But it don't really matter. Nobody can really see in anyway. But I might have to get me another mattress topper, like put another one on top of what I already have because I don't like to be uncomfortable. The car was comfortable, but last night I was so uncomfortable because it was hot and I just couldn't get it together. So I was like tossing and turning, and I was up last night and I was like, I should go live. But I was like, no, because it's dark in my car. It's dark where I'm at. If I had my phone on, somebody could probably see me. Somebody's in that car with, because if you in your car, if you're around darkness, somebody could see the light of your phone. So I was tossing and turning last night and I was like, I should go live. So I didn't get good sleep last night. And then I think I slept maybe for like an hour, maybe 2. And then I had to get up and get ready for work. I had to go to the gym. I went to the gym and worked out this morning. So I was happy about that. I said I started working out again and it was a good feeling. It was a good feeling. Now, I didn't really want to go to the gym because I didn't feel like being around a lot of people. But I worked out this morning for the first time in a long time in a gym setting. So, but I was like tossing and turning last night. I did not have a good night. I didn't have a good night. And then I had to be up. I had to be out of the area. I like to get out of my areas by time it's like daylight time. When daylight time hits, I like to be gone. You know what I mean? Because I don't want nobody to see me. So, yeah, I wasn't really having a good time with that. I know y'all can't see me, but I'm sorry. I'm super sorry, guys. Y'all can't see me. Because me, chocolate girl, I guess that's better than nothing, huh? So y'all can't see me, but it's okay because I don't want to have my lights running too much. We trying to conserve every battery that we have. We trying to conserve it. But I need to let me see if I could use this other mount. But yeah, I was annoyed last night, y'all. Thoroughly annoyed. I think that was the second night that I was actually uncomfortable inside my car. So yeah, it is what it is. I'm not complaining, but last night I did not have a good night in the car because it was super hot. And I kept opening my window. Like throughout the night, I kept opening the door and just getting some air from outside. It's nothing like like right now it's perfect weather, right? But if I put all the windows up, it's going to get hot in here. You know what I'm saying? Because my breath, I'm breathing. So all that stuff is playing a factor into all of that. And I was just annoyed last night. I was like so annoyed. But I got up for work and did what I had to do. Work was okay today. I can't even take this thing down. I got all these little things in my car that I bought from TikTok shop. I bought these little phone mounts from TikTok shop. The TikTok shop kind of got me. But I can't get the mount down there. I can't get it down, damn it. But how was your day today? I hope you guys had a good day. How was your day today, Rhonda? You do anything good? Including, you do anything good? I know y'all can't see me, girl. But I don't want to keep my battery. I don't want to keep my lights running for the next hour, though. I might have to move up a little bit closer to Dollar General just to get their light. But yeah, it's a beautiful night. This is the perfect night to have all your windows down in the car. No bugs, no mosquitoes have found me yet, so I'm not getting bit up yet. But this is, I guess, this is be tonight. Tonight will be my sixth night being in my car, and I can't really complain. Like I'm used to it now. I'm getting used to the process of being in my car. I'm used to it a little bit. Now I'm getting more and more used to it every day. So the first night was a little rough, and actually the first night was I was so comfortable. I don't know why, but now it's like I feel like I'm back to not being a little bit comfortable. I think last night it was a little uncomfortable because it was hot. Just enjoyed the park today. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back to work. So, but I normally go to parks and I do all this active stuff like hiking and stuff like that. When I'm off of work, I will do a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I sleep in my car. Yes, I'm back in my car. I don't know if you know my story of transitional housing. I left transitional housing to save money because I was giving all my money to transitional housing and doing it that way. I'm not saving no money. I wasn't saving any money. So I don't want nobody to come over here and feel sorry for me because I don't feel sorry for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I just feel like I have to do this for a time and I have to sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? I got to do all kind of things to get what I need to get. So it's just a little bit of time that I have to do this for. I don't know how long. I know I'm going to be doing this until it get cold. When it get cold, I'm out. I'm going to have to go to a shelter or something like that. I don't want to go back to a shelter, but nothing I can really do right now. You know? So I told people before, please do not come here feeling sorry for me because I don't feel sorry for me. I don't feel sorry for me. I don't. So I don't want you to feel sorry for me. Thank you for joining. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, watch my journey. Hang around and watch the journey because I'm going to have my journey from here until it's time for me to move into my own either house or apartment or condo, whatever's going to come. And it's going to come soon, one day. But it's just not right now. I'm sorry, I know y'all hear those loud cars. One day. I appreciate you joining. Thank you. It look like I've seen you here before, Poetic. You look familiar. That name looks familiar. I'm just going to do a live until about 10, because it's going on 9 now. Usually if I do a live stream, I wanted to do a live stream this morning, but I didn't have no time. I went to the gym, did my cardio. I even lifted a few weights today. And I hate lifting weights, but I know lifting weights is good, right? I lift a few dumbbells today. I hate lifting weights. Like, that's my worst thing. But I know lifting weights is good for my muscles. So I did my cardio, ran on the treadmill, got on the elliptical. I did like 5 minutes on the elliptical. I know, me saying I did 5 minutes on the elliptical, I know it don't sound like much. But mainly, most of my cardio was from jogging, like running on the treadmill, walking, jogging, whatever, sprinting on the treadmill. I did the elliptical, only did 5 minutes. Five minutes on elliptical. Because everything else I was running, okay? Okay? So don't laugh at me. But yes, I did 5 minutes on the elliptical. And then after I went in there, stretched, did some yoga stretches, and I ended it with some dumbbell workouts. I have to get a routine. Like, I have to actually write down my workouts, like what I'm actually going to do when I get in there, because I just be doing anything, child. And that's not going to really get me too far. So I have to make up my own exercise, like, routine when I want to go in there and do my cardio and mix it with weights. I have to get my own little routine down pat. So, okay, I'm going to be on the treadmill for 25 minutes and I'm going to go lift weights, but I have to set it up in sets. I have to do sets. And I have to learn how to do that. So, I mean, I can learn. It's no problem. They got free workouts on YouTube. I don't prep meals. I can't. I don't have a refrigerator. So I've been eating out, like, you know what I mean, eating whatever I can get. But I am on my days off. I'm going to, on my next day off, I'm going to get like a chicken breast, like go to a butcher shop and see if they just sell me one chicken breast, because that's all I need is one chicken breast, or one or two, because I don't have a refrigerator. So I can't really cook meals like that. I can't. So I've been buying stuff, and I buy things, but I'm rationing even that. I'm like rationing myself to 1 meal a day. One meal a day, because I don't have access to a refrigerator. Shoot, I wish I could prep meals. If I had somebody in my family that I was cool with, I'm sure they probably wouldn't mind, you know what I'm saying? But my family don't give a crap about me. I'll just eat whatever I can eat on the road. So I had oodles and noodles at work. Yesterday I had a tuna sub. So I really just try to ration myself to eating 1 meal a day. That's what we're supposed to be eating anyways, 1 meal a day. We're not supposed to be having breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So that's what we're supposed to be eating anyway, so. Really? I mean, maybe they would. I just don't know any. I never had to ask. I got a little hot stove. What do you call those things? Like the camping things that I could make food out here. But I just have to make food and eat it right away because it's summertime, you know what I mean? So I can make stuff. I just haven't did it yet. I just got to get me a piece of chicken breast, some vegetables, and I can make some rice. I have a big bag of rice. I can make food. I just have to find a place to do that. I get myself some olive oil and keep it in my car whenever I make something. But the thing about making food is I have to worry about washing the dishes that I use when I'm cooking. So I got to go in places and try to wash my dishes. So it's hard. It's hard living this type of lifestyle, but you get used to it as they go by. You get used to it. This ain't the lifestyle that I want to live, but I have to live this way in order for me to save some type of money. Because one thing I don't like to be broke. So I do not like to be broke. So if I'm staying in my car and have some money in my pocket, okay, I'll take that. I'll take that. So, but yeah, I heard some people say you go into a grocery store, they'll heat it up. And I don't even really want to be asking people to do stuff like that. So, I just cook on my hot stove. But it's been so hot. I don't be wanting to take no camper stove. So I just try to eat one meal a day. And I cut down on my coffee. Y'all, I haven't been drinking coffee. I'm not able to make coffee out here like that. So I would have to go to Wawa. But I had coffee yesterday. I haven't had coffee in days. Like, I'm like, okay, I can do this. I thought I was addicted, and I'm really not. I thought I was addicted to coffee. I love my coffee, but I went to the laundromat yesterday and made me some coffee, and it was good. And I was like, oh my God, this is the first cup of coffee I had in like 4 days. I can't get the coffee kegs, and I got some, and they're still at my old transitional housing. I did leave some of my stuff there that I have to go get on my next days off. But I'm going to go get the coffee kegs. And I don't like the Keurig coffees. I don't like those really. But I have some at transitional housing. So I'm going to go pick those up. And I can take the coffee kegs and take them bad boys to work. And I can keep my coffee creamer at my job. So that's one thing I can do. Like my job, different locations, they do have refrigerators at work. So there's ways that I can make food. Like I can make food at work. Like I can put up to salmon in the air fryer at work. Nobody's really going to be thinking like, is she homeless? Why is she cooking? Some people really do bring fresh meat or a fresh piece of fish to work and just cook it there. And people be thinking you just eating lunch. You know what I'm saying? Now, meanwhile, I'm making my dinner. So they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know unless I told them. You know what I mean? And I'm not telling them because it's none of their business. So some people, thank guys for the thumbs up. I appreciate y'all for that. Yeah, I probably wouldn't be the type of person to ask a grocery store to steam anything for me because I could just make my stuff at work before I leave. You know what I mean? I can get a big bag of salmon from Sam's Club. Take that big bag of salmon, go take it and put it in the freezer at my job. Boom, I got salmon. You know what I'm saying? Make the salmon at work. When I get off, I can just come out here and make my own rice. Salmon and rice. I can go get a potato from anywhere. Cut it up, put some olive oil in the pot, fry the potato. I can make a nice meal for myself out here, but it's really been too hot to do that. Because if I'm cooking out here, I'm cooking outside. It's too damn hot for that right now. But, yeah. But I'm definitely going to go get that salmon for real. I wasn't going to go live tonight, y'all. I really don't have much to say, but yeah, this is my life. This has been, I think this is the 6th day. My 6th day of being out in there. I'm going to take this off. And it's not coming off. Heck. Oh, God. This thing is not releasing. Damn, it's not coming off at all. I think it's jammed up on there. What did y'all do today? You guys work today? Tell me what y'all did. Did anybody have a day off today? Let me know in the chat. Let me know how you guys found me. If anybody is new here, please come into the chat. Don't be shy. Don't be shy, y'all. We don't do the drama over here. I just be talking about my life. You understand? Some people be telling me, stop saying you're homeless. I am homeless. I know, I am. I'm a homeless person. And I'm not going to sit around and cry about my situation. I mean, there are some nights that I do cry. I do shed some tears here and there. I don't cry every day, but I do cry sometimes. So I'm not even going to sit here and lie to you and act like, oh my God, I'm so strong. No, I'm a helpless woman. I need help. So, but I can do this. You know what I'm saying? I can do this for 3 months. Yeah, it's gonna get old. It's gonna get old, but I'm okay. I stayed in a different area last night because I don't want to stay in the same area every night. Because if you stay in the same area every night, people start noticing you. You know what I'm saying? At least you're aware. Aware of what? Aware of what? Let me know. Elaborate on that. Please elaborate on that. How are you tonight? Yo, I'm so sad I can't even use my iPad because I don't have no Wi-Fi. And I can't use this iPad anyway, especially if I'm in the car at night trying to go to sleep. I can't just randomly try to watch a movie. Y'all know why? Because somebody could see through my car and see me watching a movie, and then they'll be like, is somebody sleeping in there? Is someone sleeping in there? So I can't really watch movies like I was at home when I was in transitional housing. Do I miss transitional housing? The only thing I miss about transitional housing was me being able to go there to take a nap. That's it. That's all I miss. Me going able to go to sleep when I wanted to. That's the only thing I miss about transitional housing. I don't miss nothing else. Having a house and cooking and having a bed to sleep in. That's about all I miss. Everything else, they can keep it. You know, I believe I made a wise decision and a wise choice. You understand me? At least you're aware of everything. Yeah, you got to be aware. I mean, you can't be out here being an airhead. You know what I'm saying? I know it's danger around me, and people. One of my friends told me today, my guy friend, I be chit chatting. He called me every now and again, so he was like, "Oh, you got to be careful out there. You know, you're a woman." I said, "What am I supposed to do? Lay down and die? Like, what am I supposed to do? Just lay down and die? Like, I still gotta live. I'm not gonna live my life just being scared of every little thing. Oh, I can't go hiking because somebody might get me. I can't do this because somebody might hurt me. I'm not living my life like that. But I'm living my life to be aware of my surroundings. If it look crazy over there, it looks kind of weird, or if I feel the vibes are off, I'm not gonna go there. Transitional housing is a program for people that could be addicts or people that could be homeless. They can go into this transitional housing environment, but you got to live with other people. You have to live with other women, and that experience with me was not a good experience. It's a good program for if you don't mind living with people, but my experience in transitional housing was not a good one because I ended up being responsible for the house, and I ended up being like the house mom. I'm not nobody's freaking mom. You know, it was just a responsibility that I just did not want no more. I didn't want that responsibility to be a part of my life because I'm not nobody's mama. And on top of that, those girls would be in there getting high. Like, if they get high, you got to kick them out. Just a lot of drama, you know? And I wanted nothing else to do with it. After a while, these lights, they just go off. Maybe I can put on this light. This light probably gonna go off too. Yeah, this light's off too. But yeah, it was just too much BS for me. And the bright side is I'm able to save money. That's the biggest thing. Me being able to save money, keep money in my pocket. I was literally giving my rent away. I gave my rent, and I didn't have any wiggle room to have extra money to do stuff with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't buy clothes. Like, I'm not one of those kind of like high maintenance type of women. So I'm not like at the mall buying clothes, buying this, buying that, buying this. I like nice stuff, but I don't do that, right? That's good. I'm glad you know where I'm at. Say hello. But I'm not that type of girl, so I could save some money. But me being there, I wasn't able to save. So I was giving my rent money to them. And of course they gonna take it. They're not gonna say, "Oh no, you know what? You save your money. You don't have to pay rent." I mean, in the perfect world, right? But in a perfect world, I'm trying to clean up my car a little bit. And I need to take off my makeup. In a perfect freaking world. In a perfect world. Good night. How you doing, Miss Green? Hope you had a good day. I hear you. Peace and serenity is priceless. Yeah, peace and serenity is priceless. And it's so peaceful in this car. It's just me, and I'm okay. I'm sorry y'all can't see me. You know, I'm a little dark skinned, but y'all can't see me because I can't keep these lights on because they just get hot and they just blow out. So these lights won't stay on for too long. But yeah, peace and serenity. How you doing, True? How was your day today? I hope you had a good day, stress free, somewhat. It's hard out here. I know it is, girl. I know. I'm telling y'all from being out here. So I was at Walmart yesterday. I went to Walmart, y'all. I told you I was getting a mattress cover. So I got my mattress cover yesterday. And I noticed a lot of people at Walmart that was in their cars too. Like, you don't have to see these people actually laying down sleeping, but you could tell who the homeless people that's in their car. You could kind of tell who they are. So when I went to Walmart yesterday, I got me a mattress protector for this little thing, and I put the mattress protector on there, and I think it'll keep it from, like, getting holes in it and stuff like that. Pretty good, I must say. That's good you had a good day. I had a good day too at work. I didn't have too much drama. Work with a manager, and I know y'all always probably thinking like she don't never like nobody. Like, people at my job are jackasses, and yeah, it may seem like I don't like too many people. It's some people at work that I do like. It's some people at work that I favor, but most of them I don't, because everybody's two-faced. I don't mess with those people like that. But I was at work with this jackass manager, which I can't stand him. Just a little young white boy. And one thing I can't stand about men, when they wear that nasty cheap cologne and they think they're doing something. When they wear that nasty cheap cologne and they think they stunting on somebody, man. They wear the cheap cologne and they think they really stunting. They think they smell good. This dumb white guy at my job, he's a younger guy. For some reason, my job likes to hire young people for management positions. Yeah, I noticed they putting young heads into these positions. So he's just one of those guys that's like beating his chest, walking around thinking he's on top of the world. Like, oh yeah, I'm the boss. Like, boy, nobody care. Now do your freaking job. He don't know nothing, but he be trying to act like he know this, he know that. He don't be knowing nothing, but he gets on my damn nerves. And he's wearing this cologne, and I guess you think somebody gonna be like, oh, you smell nice. Like, I'll tell a man he smell good if he smells good. So there's this guy at my job. He's married, man, but it's nothing wrong with me telling him he smells good, right? So this guy at my job, his name, I ain't gonna say his name, but he's a black dude, older man, well over, I think he's probably in his mid or late 50s. I was like, you smell good. When I saw him last week, I'm like, yo, you smell good. He's like, we chit chat or whatever. He don't be trying to flirt with me or nothing like that. But I just told him, I said, listen, I don't know what cologne you got on, but it smell good though. Okay. I told him, I said, you smell damn good, man. So he was all like, ooh, men be like it when women say nice things to them. Oh, you look nice today. I work in a male-dominated industry, so a lot of men in there be wearing suits. Like, they wear suits, and a lot of them be dressing nice, and they look nice. So I don't mind telling some of the guys, not all of them. I be like, ooh, you look nice today. Ooh, look so. The guys be all happy, right? This one white dude. I be like, you got a haircut today. Look at you. They be happy when you telling them that they look nice. These guys be happy to get compliments, because I don't be thinking they get compliments and stuff from home. So when women at work be like, and I say it, I don't say it to all of them, only a few, not the ones that got these big heads, but some of the guys at my job. But this one guy last week, he was smelling good. I don't know what cologne that was. I should have asked him. I said, what are you wearing? Of course he probably ain't gonna tell me, but I said, you smell good. Damn, what you got on? So he was all like, oh yeah. I'm like, man, get out of my face. But this guy today, he's in management, and it just smelled like cheap cologne. I can't stand a man wearing cheap cologne. I just don't like it, especially when you like put too much of it on. Like, bro, nobody wants to smell that crap. I hate when people do that at work. I just be like me, when I wear my little perfume and stuff, I be wearing these. I just wear body sprays. I don't even wear perfume. I don't think work environment, when you're working closely with people, I don't think anybody should be wearing anything that's like too strong, because nobody wants to smell it. It may smell good to you, but most of us hate the smell. So I just be wearing these. I love these So de Janeiro's. I only spray 2 pumps. 1 pump up here, and then I spray 1 pump on my, like, whatever I'm wearing, my shirt or whatever. Shh, shh, boom, that's it. I'm not going to spray this all over my body, because no, it smells good to me, but it may not smell good to the person that I got to sit next to all day. So you have to think about that when you work in an environment like corporate America. You don't want to be in there smelling like the men be just dumping cologne on them, and especially when it's cheap and nasty. Who wants to smell? What is it called? Musk? What is that nasty stuff from back in the day? What is it called? Oh God, I used to hate that smell. I don't know. I work with someone like that, used to drown themselves in cologne, and they be thinking that they think that women like that. Like, I like it subtle. Spray it on you, but don't spray it on you. If it's subtle and it's nice, I love it. And that guy that I told you, the older guy, he was an older black dude. Whatever he had on, it just was perfect. He didn't overdo it or anything like that. I hate when men overdo it. Yeah, that musky, nasty, disgust. What is it called? Stuff is from back in the day. They used to have commercials. What is it called? I forget. Something musk. I can't stand that cheap crap. Even if it's cheap, just spray one pump. You don't need to dumping it all over yourself. I wear these and I only spray 2 pumps on me. I spray one up here by my chest and then I spray one on my shirt or my blouse. And sometimes I don't even wear it at all. It depends on how I feel for my day. And every day I just wear something different. Like, I love these. These are expensive too. I get these from like, where do I get this? I get these from Sephora. And they're just so, I love them. They're so nice. You can get some, they come out different fragrances in the spring. They'll come out with a different one in the fall. So I think I got a lot of spring ones and I love these. But I only spray it lightly. Because who wants to smell it? Some people don't like smells like that. Especially nasty male cheap cologne. Like, come on. I got cologne and I don't even like wearing, like, I got, not cologne. I have perfume. I don't even wear perfume. I usually do body sprays because body sprays are light. I don't want anything heavy on me, especially when you're going to work. I have a nice, pretty expensive perfume, Marc Jacobs Daisy. I have that, but I'm not going to spray that all over my body. That's very light. Light smell, one spray, and you're good for the whole day. But I don't even wear that to work because I think it's too heavy. You know what I mean? They have their degrees. No, I can't tell him that. He's not sitting next to me all day. So, but even if he was sitting next to me all day, I would never tell someone that. I just couldn't do it. Musky. Hello, Rhonda. Miss Green. Just spray it one time and walk. Yeah. Or do like the guy when that went viral on Facebook and Instagram and stuff. The guy he do his little dances and then he sprayed the perfume up and then he grabs it and then he goes like this. Just very light. And I know whatever he's spraying, it probably smells good. I don't know if y'all know this guy I'm talking about. He sprays the perfume and then he catches it. And his videos went viral. So now everybody else is like following that trend. Which I like him. And he's really tall. I think he got to be at least like 6'3" or 6'4". He's a tall guy. And the women are going crazy over this man. He's a nice looking older guy. I like older men. So he got the beard and the salt and pepper thing going on. So you're very respectful, I can tell you that. Yeah, thank you. I would never say anything to anybody to hurt their feelings. You know what I'm saying? These are people that I don't have to, like, I'm not sitting next to the person. Like, even if I was sitting next to them, I wouldn't say nothing. So I just couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? If they think they feel good and they smell good to them, to somebody else, you may not. But I'm not like a rude person that I'm going to be like, oh, you need to take that off. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. I ain't going to hurt his feelings. But I hate it. The smell was just disgusting. You could just tell he probably got some male body spray somewhere out of Walmart somewhere. And it's just too overpowering. It was just too overpowering. I could never like hurt somebody's feelings like that. Because shoot, there might be something about me that somebody don't like. And hopefully they don't tell me. But most of the time people are not going to just say, hey, I don't like your hair today. It looks horrible. Or you stink. Or your breath stinks today. Like, I would never say nothing like that to nobody. Now, maybe if I was young, like growing up in a house with my siblings and we're all young, we say stuff to each other to hurt each other's feelings because we're kids, so we don't care. But when you become an adult, I would never say anything like that. Like, we gonna talk, though. People talk, I see him. That's Donna's husband. Forget her real name. Oh, that tall dude that be dancing. He be spraying the perfume. He spray the cologne and then he catches it. And whatever he's spraying, I know it smells good. Because he has his own style of dress. And I think he's like a cardiologist or something. I think he's like a doctor or something. But he's a nice man. I think he's a nice guy. I think he's a nice guy. How did you enjoy the game at Darren's? Oh, it was fun. You went over there today? Yeah, I like him. The thing about him is, he doesn't talk about his story. Like, I don't know what his story is. I know his channel is saying homeless, but he's not talking about his story. So I don't know I don't know. It's something about him I just can't put my hands on. I'm trying to understand because I went back to the beginning of his videos and he looks like a new YouTube person. Like he's new at what he's doing, and he is bringing in subscribers and his channel is growing. But I'm trying to understand, like, does he ever talk about his situation? Like, you know, he just says he's homeless, and I know he got a storage bin, and he seemed like a really nice guy, though. He does seem like a nice guy, but it's just something about his story I'm trying to add up and figure out. Like, it's something about him that is a mystery to me that I'm trying to understand. So, and everybody don't have to share their stories, and I understand if he doesn't want to, that's his choice. But it's something about him that I be wanting to ask him questions, but he be playing his games. You know, everybody has their channel, how they want to run it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody runs their channels how they want to run it, so I can't pressure him into telling me anything, but he did a lot. I gotta go back. He has several pages from years ago. Oh, really? Okay, because from what I look, because if it's somebody on YouTube that I'm curious about, like, especially if it's somebody like homelessness, van life, and stuff like that, like real people, like my situation, like real people living real life, but they're sharing, I always try to go back to the beginning. So I have to go back and look at from the beginning because I want to know his story. Like, what happened to you? You know, how'd you get in this situation? Because I told him, you're not alone. I'm in my cartel. I'm in my cartel. But he seems like a nice guy. He seems like a nice man. But I do enjoy the prayer and stuff like that. You know, he doing his thing. Everybody has their own way of doing what they want to do to attract people. But I like the game. I won today. He played a game. Was it Jeopardy or something? He played a game and I won. I kept rubbing it in. I said, ha ha, I won. But he seems like a nice man. Hey, let me tell you something. Y'all better get on YouTube. There's a lot of people on YouTube doing their thing. It's a nice outlet. Like I said, I've been doing YouTube now for like, how long have I been doing this? Been doing my YouTube thing for, child, look what I had the nerve to get today out the Dollar General. I got this because I gotta have a window out tonight. I still didn't get my net. Don't kill me. But I don't want to get nets for all the windows. I'm gonna have to just invest in nets on Friday. I'm gonna order my nets because I can't spray this on my window. Like, let me see what it smells like. I mean, I can use it for something. It was only $5, so that wasn't bad. Okay, it does smell kind of like. So I was like, I'm gonna keep a window down tonight and just spray this around my door. And I don't want to spray this on my window, so. But maybe this will keep the bugs out, and I could just keep one window open. I don't know. It was hot last night, and I was so uncomfortable. It was hot last night, and I was so uncomfortable. He gave us bits and pieces of information. Oh, bits and pieces. He said he'll answer questions in September. Why? Why he gotta wait till September? I want to know now. He did a lot. I gotta go back. Okay, I'll go back. Did he have another channel, or was that his original channel? Because from me going back, I only seen a couple of months, and I didn't see anything I was looking for. Like, okay, how'd you get in this situation? You know, because my situation, even with me, I tell people, if you're new here, and I even tell y'all now, if you're new here and you don't know my story, my journey, go back. I have plenty of topics of how'd I get in this situation, what happened, eviction 2024. So I tell people to go back and watch if you're interested in seeing what happened and how I got here, honey. All my fault, darling. Even with me being in a house at night, sometimes it still gets very hot. Yeah. Well, the thing I do miss about transitional housing too, like at nighttime, they had the air conditioner running in that house all day. So it was always cold, but the time when I lived there, when I was in the house, I didn't want the air on until it was nighttime. When it was time for me to go to bed, that way I can get under my blankets. But I miss that aspect of living in the house, but I don't miss the transitional part of all the responsibility that they wanted us to have. Like, I felt like I was the mom. Like, I don't want to be in charge of women like that. I'll sacrifice sleeping in this car, being hot, being uncomfortable, because I already know this is only a moment in my life. a moment in time that's not going to last long. So I know at the end of this, and I was thinking about that today at work, I was like, yo, when this is over for me, yo, I'm going to be so comfortable in my own place. It's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. I'm going to make my new place like a freaking castle. I'm going to be so comfortable in my new spot. It's going to be unbelievable. I'm going to make sure I get me a new bed, a nice soft mattress. What? Don't play with me. It's going to be perfect. And y'all going to be along for the ride because I'm going to hook it up. He had about 3. And then, yeah, he used to. Okay. Okay. I got to go back and read up. I mean, and then on top of that, like, where that house was, I had to drive an hour to get to work. That's another thing that my job is not far from where I stay at right now. I don't have to worry about that high gas. So there's pros and cons of me leaving. Like a lot of things. Like when I get tired out here, since it's so hot, on my days off, I have nowhere to go rest. Like sometimes I want to take a nap so bad. Like the other day, I told y'all my first week out here, when I had my 2 days off, I didn't have anything to do. After a while, there's nothing to do, especially on a Sunday. So there was literally nothing to do. I was so tired and exhausted. All I wanted to do was sleep. A lot of people that are homeless, a lot of the times, all they really want to do is sleep. And I'm talking about homeless people that are not on drugs, not battling addictions. Just a homeless person, a lot of the times, all people want to do is rest. That's it. Rest. That means so much to take a nap. Like taking a nap, being a homeless person, it's hard because there's nowhere to take a nap at. And I have a car, but I can't take a nap in my car if the car is 150 degrees. I don't want to sleep in a car. So then I can't be in my car, so I have to be in a park or go into Walmart or somewhere where there's air conditioning. But I'm not going to stay in those places for too long either. It's like sometimes all we want to do is rest. And you can't get the rest that you want to get. That's the downside of it. I was in a laundromat yesterday. I did my laundry yesterday. And the air conditioner was popping up in that laundromat. Like it was perfect. And I was so hot. I went outside, did a little yoga until my clothes and stuff had got done. The laundromat was nice. The laundromat is a place I can go to too, but I'm always going to be in there probably like washing towels or something, just like doing something. Because I don't want to bring attention to myself, because people can know who the homeless people are if you're hanging around too long, you know what I mean? So, the laundromat was perfect. It was nice and air conditioned. It was like so relaxing in there. And a lot of people was coming in like, oh, it feels so good in here. I said, yeah, it feels good to me, especially when you're like a homeless person. It feels great. Like the air conditioner feels nice. But I know the end of this is going to be amazing. I'm going to get through this. So, like I said, I don't want nobody feeling sorry for me, because guess what? I don't feel sorry for me. I'm okay. I'm going to be all right. Some people say, do you get scared out here? No, I don't get scared. You know, I don't get scared. I pray for God to protect me. And I know how to move. You know, I don't go in places that look sketchy. If it looks sketchy over there, I'm not going to go there. Your sister sleeps all day? Oh, well, I can't sleep all day now. Sometimes I just be wanting to take a nap. Sometimes a little cat nap is like, can get you started for the rest of your day. You know, sometimes a little cat nap is all you need. All I be wanting to do is rest sometimes when I'm out here. Now, when I'm at work, it's different, because they about to close Dollar General up. I guess they must close at 10 or maybe 9:30. So, yeah, I'm almost going on an hour with this. But sometimes all you want to do is sleep. Homeless people, and I'm not talking about a homeless person that's strung out on drugs. That's a whole different thing. I'm just talking about a homeless person that might be working and they're trying to figure out their life. They're trying to get their money together so that they can go out and find a place. Because people can't afford it. You just can't afford the rent. I'm not going to sit here in front. As long as I have money, I'm fine. Like, I'll be all right. No, I got some money in my pocket, but I can't be broke now. I don't like to be broke. I don't like to be broke, and I don't like to not eat no real food. But, you know, it's only a moment in my time. It's a moment in my life that I have to live in right now. And it's okay because everything's going to work out. But you are authentic, so I suggest you just don't put a thumbnail. The thumbnail? What do you mean? Just don't put a thumbnail. As you get older, it really gets worse. It will frustrate you to not be able to. Yeah, I'd be frustrated. I was so frustrated one time. I was like, girl, I lay on the sidewalk. I'm like a real homeless person. I lay on the sidewalk. That's how tired I was. And I like people that are older than me, like seniors and people that are older in their 50s, late 50s, early 60s. Imagine how they feel in their body, tired, you know. It's crazy. Like it's so sad how everybody's okay with. I see all this new construction going up every day. Brand new houses I'm riding by, and here I am homeless. Here this person is homeless. And they're okay with all these homeless people all over the place. Not trying to do nothing. I say give people one or two times. If they messed up with housing once, give them another shot. No, you're not going to continue to keep giving people shots if they're messing up their own life. But if you make a mistake once, okay, we'll help you. You make a mistake twice again, okay, well, you did this one time. You're going to keep doing this. Like, I'm going to help you again. But after that, you're going to be on your own. Give people shots in life. If you can get half of these homeless people off the streets, and I'm not just talking about myself, I'm talking about all the homeless people, like even the people that are strung out on drugs. Do you want to be homeless out here on the streets, or do you want to get your life together and we're going to offer you housing somewhere? They building all these 50 $500,000 homes, $700,000 homes that people can't afford. Half these people that you see them in these houses now, they can't afford their mortgage next month. Don't looking at these big beautiful homes, and I see them all the time. I see so many beautiful homes. Half these people can't even afford it. It's really sad. That's why a lot of people you seeing now, they're inviting people into their homes like, hey, I have a spare room in the basement. Maybe that can be something I could find, a roommate. But here we go. You don't never know who you're living with. So it's crazy, but it is what it is. I have hope. Like, I'm okay. So I'm going to be all right. Everything's going to work out. And I have to go to work tomorrow. So when this gets to the hour mark, y'all, I'm going to get off and go. I say go home. My car is my home. It is what it is, baby. There are too much home building here for sure. Yeah, they building homes all over the place here too. Yeah, I'm okay. Yep, I'm okay. I'm definitely okay. I am all right. Doing the best I can do to get out of my situation. But it's hard, you know? Everything's about money. And if you don't have money, shoot. If you don't have money, a lot of things change. I see all these big, beautiful homes every day, and I just be on the outside like, damn, that's so pretty. I wonder what kind of people live in there. Are being burnt to the ground and flooded. Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if I desire to own a house. I don't know if I want to get into having a mortgage, or I probably just rent the rest of my days. I'm already 46 years old. What I look like buying a house at 46? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get a house, it's going to be a small house, but I got to pay on a mortgage for the next 30 years. So I don't know what I want to do. But right now, where I'm at is where I'm supposed to be at. You know what I mean? Where I'm at right now is where I'm supposed to be in my life. So I'm not ashamed. I'm not embarrassed. I'm not anything. I'm just trying to make it. That's all. It kind of is what it is. Are we required to do thumbnails? No. No, I don't have to do a thumbnail. I just do them because I like them. I like thumbnails. We don't have to do a thumbnail, but people that attracts people to your channel when you do a thumbnail. I used to do thumbnails before, but I used to do them on my own. Now I do them a different way. 30 to 50 years, shoot. Man, if I get a mortgage now at 40, I'd be in my 80s and house still probably won't be paid off. Like, I just don't want the responsibility no more, man. I don't want to be responsible for... I know I need a roof over my head because where I live at... Now, if I lived in a climate like maybe Arizona or Florida where year-round it's always beautiful weather and all this old stuff, I probably wouldn't care about being out in my car. But then again, down there it'd be so damn hot. I guess I'm okay in my state. I don't know. I don't know what my future may hold, but right now this is where I'm supposed to be at. So as far as a mortgage and all that stuff, I don't think I want to own anything as far as that. I'm telling you, I'm going to be like that nomadic introvert chick. I'm going to get me a little thing and travel the world. When at a certain point, I just want to be away from everybody and just go do my own thing and be nomadic. That's how I want to be. I want to be free. I want to be fancy free out here. Yeah, I don't really see my life being in a relationship or anything like that. I'm okay on my own. I don't really have a desire to partner up with anybody anymore. I'm just kind of like worrying about myself. Oh, somebody don't like my thumbnails. That's okay. They don't have to like them. You know, I don't do them for people to like or whatever. If they like them, they like them. If they don't have to watch. You know, that's all. That's okay. I do things according to what I want and what I like. So, thank you for the gift. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. The gold coin. Thank you for the coin. But when I do my YouTube channel and stuff like that, I don't do anything according to what people like, what they want to see. I just kind of do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? I march to the beat of my own drum. I don't really figure out, oh, what you guys want to see and all. I just do what I want. You know what I'm saying? I talk about my life and I don't follow a crowd. I don't follow what other people are doing. I just do my own life. That's it. You know, that's my life. I do my own thing and I come up here, look how I want to look. I know some people like, you need to do this and do that. Like, I don't live my life according to what everybody else thinks I should do or be. I just do my thing. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Appreciate that. It's artistic, like doing YouTube and making time to, like, it does take a lot of work to do this stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? I do everything on my phone, and when I was living in the house, I had a tablet and stuff like that. But it's an artistic thing. Making thumbnails and doing all that stuff, it can be a lot, and sometimes I don't want to do it. Like right now in my phone, I have like probably 10 videos that I need to render, like long form videos. When I say long form videos, I mean videos that are like 30 minutes long or 15 minutes long. I don't know if you guys like looking at long form stuff or short form stuff, but some of my videos are still in my phone and I haven't even touched it because sometimes I get tired. I'm like, oh, I don't feel like doing this today. It can be a lot because you have to tag stuff, you have to do this, you have to do all these things, and you know, sometimes I don't feel like doing it at all. But I do stuff on my channel every day. Like this morning, I was like, I should go live, but I was like, no, I got to go to the gym. I got to go take a shower. I needed a shower. You know, me being in my car, get hot. I was hot last night, sweating. So I was like, oh God, before I go to work, I definitely need to go get in that shower. I want a camper or a RV park. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about moving to a trailer park and looking into getting me a trailer, but I don't know how that works. You know what I'm saying? It probably still would be a mortgage, but if I live in a trailer park, I don't want it to be no crazy trailer park where somebody's cooking up meth next door. Semi-nomad. I just want to come and go as I please. I'm 32, single, no kids. Oh yeah, you 32, single, no kids. You could do a lot with yourself. You don't have no family. For people that don't have families and big responsibilities, you don't have to be tied down to your life. You can move how you want to move. You know what I mean? And social media gives a lot of people the freedom. And I'm talking about the people who've made like a career out of like YouTube and stuff. Like, always go back to nomadic introvert. I love watching her. The black chick, she travels the world. She used to be an I think she was ex-military, and she's been traveling the world for years, just living her life, sharing her life, sharing. She don't share personal stuff in her life because she's very, she don't touch on her personal life, but she just travels and she's so free. That's why when I was used to live in my apartment, I used to be so happy to watch truck drivers. Like, I used to love watching truck drivers. You know why? Because I thought that they were free. Truck drivers driving up into the mountains, they're driving out somewhere in Wyoming. Like, seeing that, I used to feel like I was free because I felt like I was trapped in my life at some point. So it's like being free, being out on the open road, even though it's crazy drivers out here and stuff like that, but just being out. When I go hiking and go into the woods, I just feel so free. Like, nothing can bother me out there. And then people come and say, oh, well, be careful and make sure, oh, you shouldn't be hiking by yourself. Like, I just do it on my own because I don't have anybody else to hike with me. So the people that are with me are the other people that are out there hiking too. The people that are hiking, they're with me. So I'm not out there by myself, but I don't live my life in fear. Oh, this might happen to me today, so I'm not going to go hike. No, hiking brings me joy. You love Wawa mug banks. What's that? Wawa mug banks? What have you had to up your game, and since you two made it changes? I didn't really have to do anything. I mean, I broadcast and do my stuff every day anyway. I actively work on my channel every day. I would say maybe when I was at Transitional Living, there was sometimes that I was being lazy and I probably didn't record or do anything. But I didn't really have to do anything because I'm going to nothing. The 8,000 hours, I'm going to get that regardless because I pretty much go live every day most of the time anyway. So if you go live and I have a lot of content on my channel. So I don't think any of that stuff is going to affect me in any way. Yeah, I love her too. The other day she traveled 60 hours. I gotta catch up with her, but since I'm not in the house no more, I can't really watch social media the way I was watching it before. So I can't really watch my tablet unless I'm at work sometimes, or if I go to the library on the day off, I can catch up with her. But yeah, I love Nomadic Introvert. And she also has an eating channel. Like, she has a channel where she does eat food and stuff too. But some of the things she be making, I'm like, I don't know about that, Nomadic. Tuna fish sandwich mukbangs on your channel. Oh yeah. Oh, the mukbangs. Okay, he said mukbangs. I'm like, what's mukbangs? But yeah, I eat sometimes. As I'm working on my credit score so I can get an RV. My credit is pretty good right now. But when you got good credit, you still got to have the debt to income. If that debt to income ratio ain't matching, they're not gonna give you anything. So my debt to, I got good credit, but if you ain't making the money, they still not gonna look at you. So my debt to income is jacked up. I need to make more money. You know what I'm saying? It's great if I had great credit and then I had money to back it up. But if you got good credit, that's nice, but they still want to see the money to back it up. But I could see myself getting a little cheap trailer, a little 2-bedroom trailer. I wouldn't mind. I just don't want to live in no bad, I don't want to live in no bad trailer park where people going to be doing all kind of crazy stuff. It's off because I'm about to get off. And it's dark out here and I don't want to keep putting my lights on in my car. I'm about to get off and I don't want to put my I didn't want to put my lights on in the car because these lights, when I put them on, they just get real hot and they just cut off after a while anyway. But yeah. Bye. See you later. Have a good night. Bye. See you later, alligator. And being out here in the humid car, right, my hair is always going to be puffed up, puffed out, everything. I know you like to see my beautiful mug, but I'm done with the mug face tonight because I can't keep this light on the whole time. I'm sorry, Buckeyes. Come on, Buckeyes. Don't leave us. We've been having a very good conversation. But yeah, I wouldn't mind getting me a trailer. And how much is the lot rent, you think, Painter? What is it? Painter of Fields? Okay. I'm just gonna call you Painter. How much do you think a lot rent would be to put a trailer on a lot? How, you know anything about that? I wouldn't mind getting a trailer, but I want a trailer in a decent neighborhood, in a decent trailer park, not no crazy ratchet trailer park. I don't want no crazy trailer park, child. I want to be in probably a decent one. How much you think the lot rents are now for those? I guess you gotta find one, but so many people are probably going to trailer parks because it's so expensive everywhere else. Those trailer parks are probably raising their rent too, because they raising rent all over the place. The trailer parks are even raising rent. Oh, but that's good if you can get an RV with no down payment. That's good. I could probably get one with no down payment too, but like I said, with my debt to income, I have good credit, but my income ain't peaking on nothing. I wonder how much it would be to get a trailer and then put it on a lot. I wonder how much that lot rent for trailer. I gotta start looking that stuff up. I'm gonna start looking it up on Craigslist to see what I can find. But see, Craigslist, you don't never know what's real or fake on that. Hotels are raising, everybody's raising rent. I told you the other day I was looking around for an extended stay, girl. The extended stays are charging more money than the apartment complex. The extended stays are asking for more rent than the apartments are asking. I called a few extended stays, and it could have just been that extended stay in the areas that I was calling in. So I have to, shop around and see what town's gonna charge cheaper. But girl, they was talking about 2,300. One of them said $2,600. Like, who can afford to pay that? Somebody that probably got a really good job and maybe they getting a divorce or something. You know what I mean? Like, I just hung up on the one guy. I said, man, get out of here. But they all got to make their money, right? People are in business to make money, so if they can do it, they must be making money somewhere because they able to charge. But I be thinking those people that be having those hotels, they be telling people different prices. They tell different people different prices. Because for some reason, when I was asking him how much the stuff was, he's skirting around the real. I said, man, please stop skirting around. I just asked you how much it is for a month. Just tell me that. Oh, well, I have to look or I have to do. Y'all trying to play with the prices. They be trying to gamble and play with prices. So when do you want to move in? I didn't say I wanted to move in. I just said I wanted to know how much your rent was. That's all I said. I said nothing about moving in. I'm just trying to inquire. So they be playing games with people. They be playing too many games. People ain't got money like that. Now maybe you can rent that $2,300 a month to somebody that got a good job and maybe they getting a divorce or something. But for a single person to pay that, what? I gotta be a nurse and a doctor? Child, that's why people living in their cars. And I'm living in my car. I ain't complaining. Gonna be fancy free. Not have to worry about giving my rent to no transitional housing or nothing like that no more. And yeah, there's a lot of aspects to this lifestyle that I don't like, and I do miss being in a house setting sometimes when it comes to like resting and cooking my food. But everything else, they can keep it. Everything else, they can keep it, honey. It's just too much. But I was grateful for the time that I spent there. Grateful. I'm always grateful. Never unappreciative. I'm always grateful. Because there's people that, it's always somebody that wish they had something that you have, you know? I wish I had a place to live. Yes. I wish I had a place to live, but one day I will. A place I could call home, but one day it'll happen. But I'm going to slowly drive to my location, y'all. I'm just going to chit chat with y'all. Maybe I can get a 2-hour stream in. But yeah, so if you guys know that they um they upped the YouTube watch time, they upped that. Yeah, they upped it. It's not going to really affect the people that come here every day anyway, but they did up it. So I think it's now going to be like it used to be 4,000. Now they say it has to be 8,000 watch time hours. And I think I'm probably past that. I think I'm okay. I think I'm safe. But they say it's harder for the smaller YouTubers to get where they're trying to get. And I remember being a YouTuber, and I'm not a big YouTuber. I'm still a small YouTuber, but I remember when I was trying to get my watch time, and it just seemed like it was never coming to me. And one of my guy friends that I watch here on YouTube, I watch him on YouTube, and he was like, You got to go live every day and, spend a lot of time here and do your thing. And I started doing that. I started going live every single day, and my watch time just started going up. It just started going up. And then one time they say, I already had the subscribers, but then he was like, yo, you got to go live every day because that matters. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people that just do live videos and that's all they do. They don't do any content. Like I make content and I do live videos. So, but to each his own, you know what I'm saying? People do what they can do because that's what they want to do for themselves and their channels. And, I respect what people want to do for themselves. But, so 8,000 to somebody that's just starting out, some people might just give up. Because I'm going to tell y'all right now, like, you don't make a lot of money, especially being I'm a small YouTuber. Yeah, I do get paid every month if I meet the threshold. If I don't meet that threshold of $100 a month, they're not going to pay me for that month. Then I'll get paid next month if I meet the 100. You have to make over $100 for them to even pay you money. If you don't make up to 100, so that means that you need to be complete in content. But I don't look at it as complete in content. I just look at it as this is my outlet. I talk to the world and I share my journey. So I'm gonna make some videos so I can get paid. I don't look at it like that. I just share my authentic self, my journey, and maybe my journey can help someone else that might go through this at some point in their life. So I don't share it as, oh, I got to get a check next month. No, I don't look at it like that. I'm grateful to get the money, but I don't look at it as I got to make some content to get my money. I don't look at it like that. I just look at it like it's a hobby, something I enjoy doing. I like talking, I like running my mouth, and I share my share my story, and a lot of people are interested in that. So I always tell people, hey, if you're a social media type of person and you don't mind talking to people, not being shy and all that stuff, if that's not you, if you want a job, do it. You can do it, but you're gonna have to work to get there. So, and the people that are getting paid decent checks on YouTube every month, they probably got a decent amount of subscribers, and they have their audience, and they have people that like them and keep coming back to watch them, whatever they do. So everybody has their own lane. So, like I said, I didn't come into this thinking I was going to be rich or thinking I was going to be able to quit my day job, because as long as I do YouTube, I'm going to always have me a job. Always. I think even if I ever made it, like I was making a nice amount of money and I probably didn't need my job, I'm going to still work. So I'm going to still work outside it, because YouTube is up and down. Sometimes they could demonetize your channel and they'll take your money. Like I seen a guy, he's in the homeless sector, and he said they demonetized his channel. I felt so bad for him because he's a homeless guy, and he lives in a tent. And he said they demonetized his channel, and I think he depended on the money to get by. That's what gives him money to get food and buy a tent if he needs it. It's rough out here. It's rough. I'm grateful to be in the situation I'm in. Thank God I have a car, and thank God that I have a job, and I just keep trying every day. I'm not a hopeless person, so that helps me out. I'm not a hopeless person. That helps me get through. I am not hopeless and never will be. I always know I'm going to be all right. Very confident in my situation. Very confident. You got to be. Was that guy on drugs? The guy in the tent? I want to be richer than my ex. Oh, that sounds nice. That sounds amazing. I'm trying to skim over these potholes out here, y'all. They got a lot of potholes around here. I hate that. Running, tearing up my tires. Tearing up my tires. What does that mean? You are going to scream at somebody. I don't know. I didn't say anything about screaming at nobody. Did I? Yeah, I got bit up on my neck back here bad. Mosquito tore me up back here. That's the only thing I hate about summertime. The bugs, the mosquitoes, the flies. Can't keep my window down at night. So y'all, last night, I tell y'all no lies. I was in this car hot as hell. I was mad as hell. I had my fan on, right? My fan that I bought from Walmart, the little cheap fan. It was only like $17, but you know, if you in a room with a fan and it's hot in the room already, the fan's not doing nothing but blowing hot air anyway. You know what I mean? So I was like, gosh darn it, God darn it, damn it to hell. But you know, I was grateful to be in my car because some people sleeping out in abandoned houses and sleeping in the woods, and you know, I'm grateful. I was uncomfortable in my car yesterday, but I made it work. I was like, you know what? I got to be grateful I have a car to be in. You know what I mean? Because some people don't have that to be in. Some people be out here in the wintertime surviving homelessness while it's cold. And I was like, Lord knows I got to save up my money because if push comes to shove, if I can't get into a shelter, I'm going to have to go into a hotel because I can't make it through the winter with being cold. I can't do that. So I got to go into a hotel. And by that time, I'll have a second job. Like I get something at a grocery store. I filled out some more applications today. Somebody's gonna call me back, but I need an overnight job. Like if I get an overnight gig, at least 2 or 3 nights a week, my money I could be okay. If I get me an overnight gig, stocking shelves at a grocery store or something like that, I can make up for the things that I need to make up for. I'll be all right. You know what I mean? So everything is gonna work out for me. Everything is gonna work out. Took a shower this morning at Planet Fitness, and ooh, that shower be feeling good. And you know, Planet Fitness, they keep Planet Fitness fairly clean. So, of course, I wear my shower shoes in there, but for the most part, they be keeping Planet Fitness pretty clean in there. Take a shower. I did my hair this morning. I put some water in my hair, and I started twisting in my hair. My hair came out cute today. It was really curly. I really like my natural hair. I actually really love my natural hair. I love it. But yeah, God is good, ain't he? God is good and all the time. Hi guys, I hope all the 20 people that's watching me right now have all given me a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys. Y'all, I just be talking about my life. I was in transitional living like what 6 days ago. I think I've been out of transitional housing for like it's probably been over a week. So I've been out. I left transitional housing on my own because I needed to save money because I wasn't saving any money. Hello, how are you tonight? What's going on, brother? How are you? I left transitional housing to save money and now I live in my car temporarily. I'm gonna stay in my car until like fall season hits. You know what I'm saying? So when it get cold, I gotta figure it out. 'Cause I can't survive in the cold like this. And it was hot in my car last night, y'all. I had an attitude. I was mad. I kept opening my door, like my car door. I kept opening my door, and I was just praying, like, "Oh Lord, let me just fall asleep. Let me just go to sleep." Because you know, when you sleep, you can't feel nothing. You can't feel the heat and all that stuff. I don't know. In my head, when you sleep, you just can't feel nothing. Maybe I don't know how. I don't know how. That sounds kind of weird, but I think when you sleep, you can't feel much. Right? Is that true? So when I'm sleeping, I can't feel the fact that I'm hot. Does that sound right to y'all? I can't feel it. I can't feel the heat because I'm sleeping. Because I'm sleeping, girl. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get up tomorrow at like 4:30, 4:35, 4:35 a.m. We're getting up and we're going to the gym. Anybody gonna meet me at the gym tomorrow? I'm hallucinating. You were in your car in Texas? Oh my God. Ooh, that had to been hell. Ooh, and you can't even keep your windows down, right? Because you know why? I don't have window nets yet. So I don't have window nets yet. So I'm going to buy some window nets off of Amazon. I should have been did this, right? So I'm going to get some window nets. But now, the place that I stayed at last night, I be shopping around, honey. I got the pick of the litter, honey. I can sleep where I want to sleep. I go sleep at the White House if I feel like it. But I can sleep where I want to sleep. But you just got to make sure you're not sleeping in the area that you know the police going to be at. Like throughout the middle of the night, 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, the cops are out here, but the cops are really not. They're really not securing. You know what I'm saying? They're not going to every business and making sure nobody's sleeping there. But the police is out here, sis. They out here. But they not really like they're not really they don't really come unless people call them and say, hey, I think somebody's sleeping, unless people report, the cops will show up or whatever. But the cops ain't worrying about they're not worrying about me. So I don't live my life paranoid thinking I'm gonna get stopped. Like a cop's gonna find me over here. You just have to know where to sleep at. Like go to places like apartment complexes. Go to places like y'all know these big places like I think like towns have these plants, these places where people go to work at during the day. And then at 5 o'clock everybody's going like these they're called business parks. You can go stay in a business park in your car, go in the back of the business park, park your car, go to sleep, get out in the morning. The cops is not they not back there. The cops are not the police, they're not security. They're not like securing the premises. They're not going around checking on the businesses, making sure no one's sleeping. Like these cops are out there, they supposed to be doing what they supposed to do. They go to the ambulance was called. The cops they have jobs to do. Their job is not to worry about who's living in their freaking car. So I'm not living my life in paranoia thinking, oh, I'm gonna get caught. Like what's the worst thing a cop can say to me? Oh, you can't sleep here. You have to go. And some cops don't even care. They'll be like, well, I don't care, but the next cop may. You know what I'm saying? What can they do? The only thing they can do is say, hey, you can't sleep here. You have to go. You have to go. Okay, and I go to another place and go back to sleep. Like I'm not gonna be scared. Be scared of what? You know how many people are living in their cars out here today? So many people are doing this. And I'm not making it like it's a fad, but I'm just being real and being honest about the situation. The police, they're not out here trying to figure out who's sleeping on their car. You just have to find the right place to park your car at night. You find the right place to park your car, you'll be fine. I'm not going to live in paranoia. I'm not scared. I'm not even scared of being in the dark. I'm in the woods over here in the dark by myself. As long as my car doors are locked, I am fine. Now, if somebody come up and they trying to do something to me and they break my window, that's a different story. But I have protection in my car. I have things to fight off a bandit if he tries. If a bandit tries, I got you. I think I came down too damn far. Yeah, we gotta turn around. I got things to ward off the bandits if they try me. You know what I mean? If somebody tried to hurt me, girl, I got you. I can fight off the bandits if they try to break my window. But most people are not going to just break your window. They're going to try to open your car door, if anything. But I don't think about the danger. You know what I mean? You got to protect yourself. But I'm not thinking of harm. I'm just thinking of, hey, I'm going to go up here and go to sleep and wake up in the morning and be out and go to the gym and get in the best shape of my life. Get in the best shape of my life and just fast and eat my 1 meal a day and I'm fine. Y'all, the place that I sleep at, I passed it. So now I got to go back. I got these hangnails on I don't know why my hangnails, maybe I'm dehydrated. I feel like my hangnails are hanging off and they hurt. I gotta drink more water. My phone is on fire too. And that's another thing. I need a new phone. I do. I need a new cell phone. You can really go, like, if you're in a country area, now, if you live in the city, that's different. But if you're in an area like me, I'm in the woods, like the country. It's very country out here. I'm a country girl. So I can find anywhere to go tuck my car in at night. All I need to do is sleep. That's all I was saying before. All I need to do is go to sleep at night. That's it. That's all I need to do. Make sure I go to sleep. Everything else, I don't have to worry about food. I go to work 5 days a week. 5 days a week when I'm at work, that's like a shelter for me. That's like a house. I'm at work. I got air conditioning. I can go there and make a meal, put a piece of fish in the air fryer. Like, I can use my job as this. That's the house that I wish that I had. You know what I mean? But I don't have it because I'm working. I work 5 days a week. Again, the only thing I need to do is go to sleep at night. I have to let my body shut down, and I have to allow myself to get rest. That's all I need a shelter for. That's all I need to do is sleep. That's it. I ain't got to do nothing else but rest. And then put gas in my car and go to work. My job, 15 minutes away. Before, when I was living in transitional housing, I used to drive an hour to get to work every single day. Could you imagine how much gas I was using to do that? Like, that's why I say my decision to leave is a very smart one in my hands. Not every night I want to be out here. No, sometimes I do want to sleep in the bed. But right now, this is what I have to do for myself. I'm just I'm sacrificing. I'm sacrificing my comfort by living this lifestyle, and I have to do what I have to do because guess what? I'm saving money. Thank God. I wasn't saving money by putting it in transitional housing, and I'm not talking about them in bad ways, but I wasn't saving nothing being in transitional housing. I'm giving them all my money, and I'm not making anywhere. I'm not making nothing of it. Of course, I have other bills that I have to pay every month. I have bills that you might be without an apartment, but some people still have bills that they have to pay. So, yeah, I still believe and think, and I always believe and know that, hey, this is my situation, and this is what I choose to do with it. I choose to save my money. I choose to get rich. Say no, I'm not gonna get rich, but I wish. Yeah, I don't want no bandit trying to break my windows. If a bandit break my windows and try to jump in the car, they're gonna be very sorry. Cause I got weapons in here. Okay, I got weapons. I got weapons to fight off the bandits. If a bandit tries to break my window, he's gonna be very sorry that he tried. If a bandit tries to break me window, if a bandit tries to break my window. Another place you could probably go at night, you could probably go to a nursing home. Them nurses and stuff in there, they ain't thinking about who in the parking lot. Man, people be at work, they be tired. You think they worrying about what's happening in the parking lot? Oh, whose car is that out there? Most people that be working at jobs, they not thinking about who's parking in the parking lot unless you out there doing stuff to bring attention to yourself, like um, playing loud music. You trying to be low key. When you live in this kind of lifestyle, you want to be low key. I leave my areas between 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, depending on what shift I have to work at work. So you want to be low key. You don't want to be loud. You got to be low key. Because if you low key, nobody gonna find you. Nobody's gonna find that you're over there in your car sleeping. But if you somewhere at Walmart and you got your car just parked there and you fall asleep, yeah, those cops are gonna be knocking, okay? Because a lot of these WalMarts have like security now. Like a lot of the WalMarts got security that they hire security to secure the premises. So yeah, Walmart wouldn't be a smart place. And Walmart is a good place to go throughout the day, but at nighttime when it's time to go to sleep, Walmart is not a smart place to go to. Because Walmart is not open 24 hours like it was before COVID. When COVID hit, Walmart stopped that 24-hour stuff. That was over. That was a thing of the past. That was a thing of the past, if you believe me or not. That's over with. So if you live in a country like me, it's easy to find somewhere to sleep in your car and just go tuck over there under that tree and ain't nobody seeing you because everybody's in their house going to sleep themselves. They're not worrying about you. But you definitely don't want to do nothing stupid like park in front of somebody's house and, just do weird stuff. It's too weird to do weird things. Like do stuff that makes sense. It's not going to be like this forever. The laundromat, they be having a lot of people over there, but some of the laundromats are 24 hours. But I wouldn't say a laundromat is a smart place to go to either. I wouldn't say go to a laundromat because Laundromats are places that people come and go. I wouldn't say a laundromat to sleep overnight. No, you can hang out at a laundromat throughout the day, yeah, but overnight, I don't think so. It's a really nasty smell out here. Y'all know when y'all be smelling smells and it's not a skunk that you smell? Ain't that weird, y'all? That nasty smell, but it's not a skunk that you smell. You just smell something, but you know it ain't no damn skunk, honey. Maybe it might be a skunk. I don't know. So I'm back at my secret hiding place, y'all. Yeah, this is where I was last night, and this is where I am again. It was quiet, quiet, and it's very shady. Yes, it is. It's gonna be hot in this damn car again. I can feel it already, and I ain't even put up the windows yet. I gotta put up the windows, y'all, because mosquitoes find you when you park your car somewhere. Mosquitoes will be able to smell you, smell your sweat, smell your whatever. I think mosquitoes smell when you breathe them. Matter of fact, I didn't even put my stuff down back there. Mosquitoes can smell you. I haven't been reading the comments because I was driving, so I'm not ignoring y'all. Do you play any games? No, I was playing a game with somebody on his channel today. You're finding ways to manage your life. Yeah, I have to. I don't have a choice. I gotta do it. What I'm gonna do? I can't lay down and just give up. You know what I mean? Life is hard for a lot of us, but I gotta keep going every day. Every day is not always positive for me. Some days I feel like giving up. Some days I feel like jumping off a bridge. I can't do this anymore. Oh my God, it's too hard. Y'all not gonna be able to see me because I'm parked where I'm sleeping at tonight and it's dark out here and I'm not gonna put on the lights because nobody needs to see me. So I'm putting on my pajamas. Oh wait, you put on pajamas? Yeah, I sleep like I'm at home. This is my home temporarily. This is my home temporarily. And I might as well just go for 2 hours. I'm going to reach my 2 hour mark. So when I reach my 2 hour mark, then I'm going to let y'all go. Because I got to get up early tomorrow. The police are looking for me. Yeah, you got me for bandit. Come see. Y'all, only cops who want to bother people. Yeah, cops really don't be caring. Because they be just, half them cops be out there sleeping, doing whatever they do. Them cops ain't worrying about me. Them cops know it's a lot of homeless people out here. And I ain't worrying about them cops. Them cops shouldn't be worrying about me. Because I ain't worrying about... But I do be looking. Like, when cars be passing me, I'm up. Like, if I see lights and stuff, I will be looking. Like, are they pulling in here? You know what I mean? Gotta protect myself. You can find any place in any area to really just take your car to if you need to. I was in my car in Texas. I couldn't imagine being in your car in Texas. Oh my God. I ain't never even been to Texas, but I heard so many stories. I got people that I know that live in Texas, and they say Texas is hot as hell. You're in the place that I'm at, so you see me. Okay, come and say hi. Come up to the car, tap on the window and say hello. Come introduce yourself, Buckeyes. Come introduce yourself. Okay, thank you, True. I'll talk to you later, all right? Hopefully tomorrow, well, I'm getting up early in the morning. If I get up at like 3 or something, I might just do a live stream real fast. I want to do a live stream every day. Every day that I'm out here on the road, I just want to keep sharing my story and sharing what I'm going through and sharing this and sharing that. Sharing my journey. So I'm going to definitely be tapping in more with y'all than I did before. Because this is a journey for me, you know, and I want to share my journey. Every time I go through a new journey, I'm sharing. Like if I go back to the shelter, I'm going to share. Now in the shelter, I probably won't share like inside the shelter too much because, you know, you got to keep yourself, you know, when people like Buckeyes is trying to, you know, stalk me, find me. then you got to watch yourself because you don't never know who's watching. Come to the game tomorrow. I will. Does he do the live stream at a certain time? Is it like a certain time, y'all? If it's a certain time, let me know. I'll come. I get off work tomorrow. Is it the same time? I think I work the same hours tomorrow. So yeah, when I get off and the sun start going down again, I'm gonna try to get a live stream in when it's sunny and y'all can still see my face. Cause people get mad when they're like, "Where are you? I can't see you." One thing about people on social media is they gonna tell you like it is. People get mad. I'm out of here. They say they're out of here when they don't see your face. So I be watching the cars go by, y'all. Cause we'll never know. You never know. You never know. I'm just moving my stuff off this back seat, y'all, so I can go lay down, hunty. So I can go take my rest, take my nap. Tomorrow's a new day. Amen. Tomorrow's a new day. New day, new possibilities. New day, new possibilities. You gotta enjoy. You can't be sitting around here being sad now. We can't be sad about our situation. I lock my door. That's the first thing I do when I get in my car. I lock the door, make sure I'm safe. Make sure ain't no psychopaths gonna be coming out. I get on at 6 different time zones. Okay. Just pass by you in the car. And Buckeye, why you keep playing with me? You got me scared now. I'm scared out here. I'm scared out here. Maybe I'll keep my phone on. I'll keep the live on until the phone dies. How about that? And see, look, I'm going to let y'all see the background, right? I'm going to let y'all see me. Y'all can't see me. You're not going to be able to see me. And see how dark it is? Did y'all see the car that went by? So I'm somewhere in the cut. Y'all see how dark it is? That's all I can show y'all. Right over there. Can y'all see that? That's what it looks like outside my car. So where I'm at is dark. No one can see me back here. I have no choice but to be careful. I have no choice. As long as my doors are locked in my car, I'm fine. So I have no choice but to be careful, you know? I'd rather be somewhere where it's dark. That way I can get some sleep. Like if somebody came and tried to do something to me in the middle of the night, I'm not in the city. I'm not in a place where people are like walking by or anything like that. I'm like, it's secure where I'm at. As long as my doors are locked, I am going to be okay. That's why I don't sleep with my windows down. I can't because number one, the mosquitoes is going to be eating me up all night. So I don't have a choice but to be, you know what I mean? It's people around. Like, it is people around. So nobody's going to harm me. But I'm okay. I have no choice but to be okay. It is dark here. But I like it dark like this. But I'm right next to the street. Like, the street is literally right there. And it's like a street light over there. But I'm okay. As long as my doors are locked, I'm fine. But nobody walks down this road or anything. I think somebody yesterday came by on like a dirt bike and just went past this place. But it's this place where I'm at. I'm behind this tree, and the road is literally right there. And this place is not far from my job, so I don't have to worry about spending all that stupid money on, like, you know, gas and all that crap. I'm in a very good place. I'm okay. And if something happened to me, you guys know where I'm at. So send the cops here, please. But I'm okay. All jokes aside, I'm all right. And sometimes people in life might be afraid to do certain things, but they might be afraid, but they have no choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not afraid, really, because I'm a country girl anyway. I'm used to being in areas like this. No problem. But I got my phone. My phone is always charged up, so. And it's a highway literally right over there. Like, I can literally get out of my car right now and walk up to the highway, and this car is driving past all night long. So I'm in a good area. 3 people are watching me. Oh God, I'm scared. Stop scaring me, Buckeyes. Stop scaring me, Bucko. I gotta find my gym bag so I can get this makeup off my face. Here it is. But yeah, y'all, I'm doing this because I have to. I'm not doing this because I want to. Trust me. I have to. I gotta save money. This is the only way to save. Until I get my place. I can't wait for that to happen. It'll happen one day. Y'all think that looks creepy? There's somebody behind your car. Oh my God, don't scare me. Oh my God, I'm so afraid. Please stop talking to me like that. You're scaring me now. You're scaring me now. I'm really fearful. Oh my God, Bucko. I thought you said you left, Bucko. Remember you said you were leaving? You said, I'm leaving alive. I can't see you. I'm out of here. Funny how you just pop back up. You told me you were done with me tonight. I dropped my, There's somebody behind my car. Who's behind the car? Let me know. Can you guys let me know any other YouTubers that y'all may watch that y'all think I might be interested in? Let me know in the comments. Let me know if there's some other YouTubers that you guys enjoy watching. Share them with me. I'm always looking for new people to watch. I love finding me a new YouTuber. I love it. I love finding me a new YouTube friend. Do you like tuna fish sandwiches? You know I like tuna fish sandwiches. You know I do, from Wawa, yeah. Do you like tuna fish sandwiches? Do you like tuna fish sandwiches? Yes, I do. I got 16 people watching me. Come on, guys. 16 people. Nobody want to talk? I just got Bucko here saying that she's in the back of my car. I don't know if Buckeye, are you a male or a female? You sound like a guy. Or you might be a woman. I don't know. I'm getting male vibes. But yeah, guys, I'm in my car. I told you I was moving back in my car. I wasn't telling y'all no lies. It's not perfect, but at least I'm saving my money. I will never know. Why would I never know? You would never tell me if you're a male or a female? Okay, let me just think. Honestly, I think that you are a woman. You might be a younger woman. I'm thinking. You could be a guy, but in my head, you might be a woman. You think I'm going to be safe here tonight, Bucko? Buckeyes? Buckeyes. Buckeyes. Do you think I'm going to be safe out here? Well, let me tell y'all something right now. This car is not as hot as it was last night. I was so hot last night, I wanted to go live. I was going to go do a live stream. But again, I didn't want to have my phone on while I was over here. And people could see, but nobody's like walking by. This is an area that, to get by this area, people would have to have a car. You know what I mean? Hi, Dr. J. How are you? I'm in my little area that I'm sleeping at tonight. Just taking off my makeup. And I'm going to get up in the morning and go to the gym. Go do my workout. Like I said, y'all, I just need a place to sleep at night and get up and go to work in the morning. Just need a place to rest my soul. Rest my soul. Make sure my door is locked. Yeah, it's locked. Hello, Dr. Pepper. How are you today, Dr. J? You had a good day today? Hope you had a good day. Good Tuesday. What's today? Tuesday? Yeah, because today was my first day back to work. So I had a pretty good day at work. I cannot complain. I did. Work was good. Work with some jackhammers that I barely could stand, but I do what I gotta do to get by, you know. Sometimes I gotta just keep my mouth shut. Even though people at work, you may want to choke sometimes. But people are who they are. You can't, I don't know. That guy I had to work with today, I can't barely stand him. He was the one that I was telling y'all, he was wearing that overpowering perfume, that cologne, that I was just like, ugh, it stinks so bad. Take off that nasty, what is it? What's the name? What is the name of that cologne that guys used to get from like Walmart? Old something? Old Spice. Yeah, somebody he had on some Old Spice. Oh God, I hate that. Hey, how you doing, Yang? I'm just gonna say Hall. How you doing, Hall? Yangly? I don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm sorry. But yeah, he was wearing some Old Spice. Oh God, I hate Old Spice. Did Old Spice get better? Cause Old Spice from back in the day, girl, it was the worst. I hated smelling men with that nasty stuff. I hate Old Spice. Like, ugh. So this guy at my job, he's a white, younger guy. He's gotta be, I think he's probably in his 30s. He wears this cologne and it's just too strong and it smells like crap. And he be walking around like he's like the man. Like, boy, please walk around like you the man when you smell good. I told you this other guy at my job. He's an older man. Girl, he had on some good smelling cologne. I don't know if he was wearing some oils, but I like oils on men. I like the way oils smell on men. But I told him last week, I said, you smell good. What you got on? Of course, he ain't going to tell me, but he smelled really nice. He smelled really nice. And I told him, too. I was like, you smell good. What you wearing? Are you still going to live stream when you get your own house? Yeah, I'm going to still live stream. Like, this is not something I'm just doing because I'm homeless. Like, I did YouTube before. Before this channel, I had another YouTube channel. So I've been doing YouTube for like 15 years now. So this is not my first go around with this. This is like something that I've been doing for a very long time. So this is not my first time like doing YouTube or whatever. This is not my first go around. This is not my very first time around the sun. This is not my first time around the sun. I had a YouTube channel before, and that channel is still actually up, and I'm using that channel for my soaping channel when the business gets to where the business needs to go to. That channel is going to be for soaping only. I'm making that channel. I'm deleting a lot of my stuff. I'm taking a lot of my content down because that was my past, and I don't live in the past anymore. I'm moving forward to the future. So that channel, it wasn't really a successful channel either, because that channel, I was so busy trying to get paid. It didn't happen for me because I was so focused on trying to get me a check. You know what I mean? And I had to stop. So I stopped that channel. And then when I went through my journey of this journey that I've been on for like 2.5 freaking years, I decided to share my journey. I believe that I told you, I said, God told me to share my story. And that's what I've been doing ever since, sharing my story. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Yeah, I used to share certain things that I don't share anymore, but I believe that God drove me into the direction to share my story, share my journey, and the people that's here for it, they're here for it. It's not that people are thinking you should have toughed it out in transitional housing. Yeah, I didn't want to tough it out. I made the decision to leave. I didn't want to tough it out. It was too much stress. I'm stress-free living out here in my car. Yeah, it's like a journal because I can go back and look at this 2 years later, a year later, 6 months down the line. I'm going to be like, Dag, look how far I've come. You know what I'm saying? Even my other channel that I told you I had for like 14 years, I can go back and look at that channel and I remember certain aspects of that channel. Like, Dag, I remember where I was at in this season, in this time. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, I recorded some things on that channel. And I remember, dang, I remember that time. I remember this time. I remember around that time, this person in my life passed away. Like, I remember when people passed away. I can look at things that happened on my other channel and compare it to now and say, wow, I really went through a lot. And the channel is there. That's why I vlog, because this is stuff I'm going to look back at in a year or 6 months. I'm going to be in a place. I'm going to have me a place, whether it's the house or whatever it's going to be. And I'm going to be like, dang, I remember when I was going through and I didn't think I was going to even make it here. I didn't think that a landlord would rent to me. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is going to be looked back at. Plane up there, but it really looked like a drone. I don't know if that's an airplane or a drone. It looked like it's a drone. And then I realized she was trying to respond. I didn't know if she doesn't notice you yet, but if you have a channel, you're supposed to respond to your followers. Yeah, some of my stuff I took down. Some of my stuff on that channel I took down. I responded to you. I responded to you. Yeah, so I responded. I respond to your comments. Some comments I can't see because I might be doing something, but yeah, toughen it out. A lot of people were telling me, oh, maybe you should stay there. I just felt like it was too much stress. First of all, the gas. I told y'all my job was an hour away from transitional housing. An hour. I was putting $100 and something in gas in my car every 3 or 4 days. The wear and tear, now me staying in my car, my job is literally like 10 or 15 minutes away from where I'm at now. I can hit the gym and I can go straight to work. Gas, I filled up my car when did I fill up my tank? I filled up my tank on Tuesday. And my gas is still doing pretty damn good because I made a decision to leave transitional housing. Trust me, if I had my finances, if my money was peaking, if my money was okay and I wasn't going broke, I went through my savings. When I went into transitional housing, I had a savings. I had savings stashed up. But with me not being able to put those savings back, it dried my savings out. And I had no choice to leave. It's either I got to leave or they're going to eventually tell me to leave. So I might as well just leave. Yeah, an hour away. I can't afford that. I don't really make a lot of money. You know, I'm low income. I'm a low income person. I'm a low income earner. I'm not embarrassed to say that. I'm not going to tell people what I make an hour, but I'm a low income earner. So when my money starts acting funny, I got to figure out my next move. I'm not going to just sit in there and wait for them to tell me to leave, because if you can't pay rent, what they going to tell you to do? When you can't pay rent, what's your landlord going to say? Oh, well, you know what? Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Just stay as long as you can stay. We're not going to kick you out. Ain't no landlord saying that to you. I'm not going to sit there and wait for the bad news of saying, hey, we got to let you go or you can't pay rent. I don't want to put that off on me. When my money start acting funny, I'm going to have to make another, I'm going to have to leave. I got to make an exit plan. And I left there in a good spirit. Like, I left in a good way. I didn't do anything stupid, like be mean to people and start telling people about themselves. I didn't do that. I left in a good way. If I ever needed to go back, I could, but I don't want to. I don't desire that anymore. I don't want to go back to transitional housing. I told y'all I did not like the experience. a lot of the times when I was in there, and I was in there when the girls were there, when I used to tell you about the girl that used to sit on the sofa and stuff all the time, when she left and the other girl had left with her, that's when the house started going under. Girls were starting to get high, and some girls that were there, they end up moving. Like, people just started fading away after that chick on the couch left. A lot of other people just end up leaving too, because they didn't like the house. Because you know what, if y'all saw that house, they didn't like the house because the house was older. Some people think, oh, that's an old house and it's an ugly house. I said, listen, I didn't care, because a house is a house. I have a roof over my head. I don't care what it looked like or how old it is. But they were like, oh, we're going to go to, because, you know, transitional housing is a business. There's a landlord that gets rent for that place, and we have to have a certain amount of women there to keep the house open. We had to have a certain amount of women in there. So it was just me and one girl. It was just two of us, and the mortgage was $3,300 a month. And we had to make the mortgage. How is two people going to pay that? So I might as well jump off the ship now. I had so many opportunities to jump off the ship and just abandon the ship, because I can't be having that stress. They had utilities was already up. The utilities were already up to it was like $500 in utilities that needed to be paid. Two girls can't pay that. You can't pay the rent and the utilities with two girls. We were both paying $200 a week, $180 a week. So transitional housing is a business. They get paid for that. It's a business. People want to look at it or not. Transitional housing is a business. The landlords, they own those houses, and they rent them out or lease them out for a certain amount of years to transitional housing, and they make money off of donations from governments, state governments. Like, they get all kind of funding. They get funding for women that's in those places. And mainly, the main thing was, most of those women in there were already drug addicts. They were in recovery. Some people come there because they're homeless. Like, my situation was different. I didn't go there because I was in recovery. I went there because I was homeless. And I was grateful to have that experience and everything, even though it wasn't the best experience. I mean, nobody's going to roll out the red carpet for you. The only red carpet I could ever have in my life is if I provide my own red carpet. So I'm not going to get the red carpet treatment. It's transitional housing. You're not going to get the best. And I got what I got out of the program. I stayed there for 7 months. And after a while, it just became stressful. On top of me dealing with stress when I go to work, on top of me dealing with stress in my personal life, on top of transitional housing stress, 3 things in my life, I'm getting hit with all this other stuff. And then I got to go back to transitional housing. Oh, you got an interview for a girl tonight. Half the girls you interview don't even end up coming. They end up just not showing up. You think a girl is moving in, then they want you to accept girls into the house that's not working. The girls are like, oh, I'll get a job in 2 weeks. Most of those girls don't come there desire to get a job. These people just be, and I say, you know what? I don't got time for this. I don't want the stress. I can make my own way. And me coming out here, being out here in the woods, in my car temporarily, is making my own way and saving my own money. So if people think I made a dumb decision or whatever, okay, well, if that's what you think, that's what you think. But I made the best decision for my life right now. And the best decision for my life was to live like this temporarily. And do I like living in my car? No, but I make it comfortable for myself. I do. I make it comfortable, and it's okay. And it do be hot, because last night I told you I had an attitude because I was hot. But I do the best I can do for myself. And I'm actually okay out here. Like, I get up early in the morning, go to the gym, find me something to eat for dinner, and do the same thing the next day. My life is always the same. No change. It's always the same. Yeah, and food is and the second part about it is, like, I like living in transitional housing because I had access to make a meal. That was fine. And I had my own room, and I had a bed to sleep in. That was the upside. So now, me being out on the streets, I can't really cook like that. But better days are coming, better days are coming. This right here will put a foot in my behind to say, okay, this is what I need. And now I have no choice but to get what I need, like, faster. Because I'm in this situation. I can't stay in my car forever, because when it starts getting chilly out here, I need to go. When it starts getting chilly, I gotta go. When it starts getting chilly, I can't live to chill. So, follow the journey, guys. It's gonna be okay. Better days are coming for me and for you. And for you and the entire human race. But I appreciate everybody for coming by. I'm trying to get to my 2-hour mark. Once I get there, I'm going to take my butt to sleep. I had a good day, though. I cannot say I had a good day. I had a pretty darn good day, guys. And it feels nice out here. It is nice outside. It's nicer outside than it is in my damn car. But, again, this is temporary. You save a life for the living. I don't know where my bonnets are, y'all. Not know where my bonnets are. Alright. Lock myself in. It's nice outside. It's not too hot in the car. It's not as hot as the car is in my car right now as it was yesterday. I was in this car burning up last night, y'all. I was like, oh, should I go live? Maybe I'll do a live stream and just hang out and talk to y'all, but lock me doors. Grab me fan. Gotta have my fan running. Somebody was telling me in the comments, I forget who told me, but somebody was like, go to Walmart and get you one of them little fans. I didn't know them USB fans be working that good. Them USB fans work pretty darn good, I must say. Okay? The USB fans work pretty darn good. The USB fan did not play. Sorry, y'all. I'm doing what I gotta do. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get myself together. Okay, this is flat now. I wonder why this bed's so flat now. It wasn't flat a couple days ago. Are you guys still hanging out with me? I'm gonna turn my little fan on too. I was trying to adjust my electricity bill and it's hard. The system is just 81 during the day, and when I get home, it'd be like 78. It works. Okay. You keep your air running all day? No problem. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate you guys coming by every day, checking me out and all my foolishness. Even though I don't be having no foolishness, I just be having straight up real conversations about my life. Straight up real conversations about living this type of life. It kind of is what it is, sweet pea. It's not too bad in the back seat today. I'm just making my bed up, yo. That's all. Just making my bed. Making it comfortable for me to rest. For some reason, like, I still feel the bump back here. I don't know if I should still get that plywood because I still can feel the bump. I don't like feeling that bump. I still feel the bump. I don't want to feel the bump. Me no want to feel me bump. Me don't want to feel me bump. I'm trying to not feel that stupid hump bump, whatever this stupid thing is. Don't want to feel that. But for some reason, it's like that bump hump is always going to be there. But I'm going to go. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm not really saying much because I'm trying to fix my bed. But I will let you guys go for the night. And I'll be here tomorrow at some point in time. Probably after work. Because my phone is literally on fire right now too. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, have a great night. When I was housed, decreased my utility bill by $230 to $88. Well, Rhonda, how did you do that? Some people say you should unplug your appliances. Is that true? Like, does that help and everything? Like unplugging the appliances and stuff like that. I'm gonna turn my fan on, y'all. It is kind of hot back here a little bit. It wasn't hot as it was last night, but it's hot, child. And I don't like the fact that this mattress protector is so loud. Like, it's like one of those crunchy mattress protectors. It's making all this noise, child. But it is what it is. It is what it is, darling. I'm going to get me another mattress topper because I still feel the bump. I don't like feeling that bump. I don't like feeling the bump. The bump really annoys me. So we're going to have to figure something out. Can y'all hear me moving this around? I'm sure y'all hear that. Okay, I'm going to be comfortable in here with this. Oh, I just don't like the bump. My phone is literally like on fire. I did a number of things to decrease it. All right, guys, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow, okay? If I get up early in the morning, I'll probably run a live stream in the morning, but I don't think so because I'm going to be going to the gym. But if not, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow afternoon when I get off work, okay? I love you guys. Thanks for rocking me to sleep tonight. Y'all have a good night. I'll talk to you soon. Love you guys. Good night. Thanks for being here for me. I appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye.